Hello, my name is Sydney, and for the project, I chose my source to be a picture by Ansel Adams. It was taken in 1943, and it is called Baseball Game. Um, During World War II, Ansel Adams was actually invited by the camp director Ralph Merritt to document life at the Camp Manzanar, one of 10 internment camps where over 110,000 Japanese Americans were sent and relocated after the attack on Pearl Harbor. He spent several months there in 1943 photographing camp residents and their routines and just showing their everyday lives. Um, in the specific picture that I chose, he captured a moment of a baseball game being played inside the camp and the players and people watching. You could see all of that, and then you could see the mountains in the background, just creating beautiful scenery in a horrible situation. This source relates to what we discussed in week 4. In part 2 of the lecture, specifically, we covered what the Japanese Americans endured while in concentration camps, as well as the movie Betrayed. And I did choose this specific topic because it did stand out to me the most, and for some odd reason, my friend, a really good friend of mine, she is Japanese American, called me that day while I was watching the video, and she asked me what I was doing, told her I was doing homework, and she started getting into the fact that in the Japanese culture, they don't really talk about that stuff that happened back in the day. She said that's just, they tried to be very positive in their culture, and like that's just something that they do not bring up. So I was trying to get information because unfortunately her grandfather was there during that time and did attend one of the concentration camps, but I thought that was really useful information, and the fact that we had this video project, I wanted to include that just to shed light on what it's like talking to people that endured that to this day. We Even though we did see it in the video. Um Sorry, a little off track. And in the reading by Erica Lee, that reading showed how the immigrants were excluded and labeled as unadmissible based on race. And the picture and the reading that we did both prove that being American by law or birth just wasn't enough. Race basically determined who you were and who was trusted and who wasn't. Um, in the photo, it shows that even though Japanese Americans were born in the US, they were treated as outsiders, locked in camps because their race made them like suspect after Pearl Harbor, and despite the conditions they were in, they were still able to try to make the best out of it and try to live a normal life by playing a baseball game, which you would do here when you're just in the state. Well, they didn't leave the states, but while they were free, essentially. How I would apply this lesson in my everyday life, um, regardless of what field I am to go into, I do want to go into the medical field. But if that were to change, I feel like this just applies for any type of business law, education, healthcare, criminal justice, you name it. Just this is, personally, I feel like this is something you should just stand on and live by, no matter what you're doing. But do not judge people based on fear or stereotypes. In life, you'll meet people from many different backgrounds, and the history that we're learning in this class really teaches you to treat individuals based on facts and fairness. I mean, like I said, personally, I just feel like this is common sense. This is just how people should be raised, but unfortunately, it's not. Um, We need to use our platforms to represent and speak up. Just like in the photograph, Ansel Adams, he used this picture to humanize these people and show that these are the bad people that we're locking up and putting in camps. Just trying to enjoy a baseball game, hang out with their friends, hang out with their family, and do regular things. You can use your voice, decisions, or creativity wherever you are in life to stand on fairness, on visibility, and inclusion. I will include the link to the photograph, and I will try to insert it in this video. I am not really tech savvy, but as far as the presentation, that is all I have to say, and I really am enjoying this class, so thank you for your time.